These today's specials still get into a little bit of detail. The pricing, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this is, for me, extraordinary. Folks, we're going to talk about Phosphatidyl Choline, PC liver and brain. We'll talk about our liver doing all the hard work and doesn't always get the respect and love it deserves. A wonderful product, an important product. Never have I personally seen it at a more affordable price. And again, what you see here is not what you see right there. It's actually $10 less while supplies last. So for the larger size, it's only $34.90.
And this will truly be while supplies last. And mind you, I've been making Phosphatidyl Choline for about 30 years, and this is by far the lowest price. When we introduced it many years ago, it was more expensive. It's another one of those ingredients like CoQ10, which is more affordable today than it's ever been. But doing the math on this, it's about, I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of, it's less than $3 a month. Because it's one capsule. You could take more than one capsule if you like, but again, this is a one capsule per day product. So, and again, so many of us, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, these are strange times. As I said before, I know so many folks who they're consuming more alcohol than normal. And this is a time that we really need to be good about our prescription medications. So if our doctor has us taking medications to manage our blood sugar, to manage our blood pressure, we need to manage our blood sugar and blood pressure now more than ever while this is going on. So again, if we're taking those medications, they burden our liver. If we're drinking alcohol, it burdens our liver. Just existence burdens our liver more than any other organ in our body. So to think that you get this incredible quality of Phosphatidyl Choline. Plus, there's no additives in this. What you're also getting is phosphatidylinositol and phosphatidylethanolamine. That you're getting the three most important phospholipids in our liver, which comprise probably 90% of the membrane surface area for liver, because the PC, the Phosphatidyl Choline alone, is about 2/3. And if you think the surface area of your liver in terms of membrane surface area is a small amount, it's about 8 acres. It's about 8 football fields in that liver that's the size of a football. So the liver is a remarkable organ. It does remarkable things. It deserves a little bit of remarkable help. So hopefully, I've tried to make it as affordable as possible, too good to say no to, because that's a year's supply. And it's normally, in the old days, shipping and handling would be $7 or $8.
Indeed.
So there's no shipping and handling, and you're getting this for less than $3 a month.
Andrew, I don't think you're able to see what I can see. When Andrew's normally in the studio with me, he's able to, see what's going on, and folks, we can kind of keep track and give guidance to everybody if you need to go to hsn.com because we're so busy. But we are indeed at this point so very busy. I myself keep looking down to check, because in my mind, the $34.90 doesn't seem accurate, but it is. $34.90 for the large 360 caps is available while supplies last. It's a tried and true and tested product. 4.6 stars, the majority of which are perfect 5 stars, which gives you some idea. I think, Andrew, one of the things that really resonated with me is when, you talk about if you have a drink or various medications, they do take a toll on your liver.
No, our liver, to use your word, toils. Our liver works very hard for us. I often say it's the hardest working organ in our body. It's easy to understand how our heart works and how our lungs work, it's sort of in concept because our heart is a pump. Our lungs basically are kind of like a bellows in terms of taking in the oxygen, and certainly the physiology of how they work is complex. But the liver is going through thousands of different kinds of chemical reactions. No matter what we throw at our liver in terms of chemicals, whether it's medicines we take or additives in our food or pesticides or herbicides or fungicides or proteins and cholesterol and fat and amino acids, our liver has to be able to do all the chemistry, has to do all the conversions that we require, or has to break down all those chemicals, including alcohol, that it breaks down to acetaldehyde and things like that, and basically eventually gets excreted. So the liver is without question the hardest working organ in our body. It's also one that we seem to be most remote from. A good example, again, our heart. We feel it beating. I can take my pulse. I feel myself breathe. If I run up a flight of stairs, I feel my heart rate go up and my breathing go up. We have a connection. I'm here looking at a camera, so I could see that camera. So we have a connection to different organs in our body, our brain, I'm thinking. But our liver is doing all of this work. And if I drank a bottle of vodka, which I would never do, but if I drank a bottle of vodka, my liver would be working incredibly hard. I wouldn't know. So we really don't have the benefit of a connection to this, our hardest working organ. And maybe we don't because it works so hard. If we had that connection, it would be scary. So what we have here is the structural molecule that our body uses to generate the tissue of our liver. Right. And generate's the right word because our liver has a unique property. Our liver is unique in that it actually can regenerate itself. Other parts of our body, even our joints, what they do is they repair themselves. Our bones repair itself. But our liver can actually regenerate itself. And again, why is that unique property given to our liver and nothing else? Because our liver has the nastiest job of all. And it does the hardest work of all. So it really deserves a thank you. And right now, it's understandable if all of us are living a little bit differently, maybe not eating quite as well, and maybe drinking a little bit more alcohol than we normally would drink. So it's all understandable. And as long as it's understandable, I thought I'd make it really affordable to give your liver its single most important critical supportive molecule, and that's phosphatidylcholine, along with phosphatidylinositol and phosphatidylethanolamine. You get all three of them, and you get them for less than $3 a month.
I can't help but stand here and smile. I mean, coming in to do this job every day, when you come into this type of situation and I walk in and see these types of prices, I mean, this is something to smile about. I'm over the moon that I get to share this moment. It's the most affordable, the most impressive, the lowest I've ever seen it done. I mean, again, $34.90. And just so everybody understands, the charts that were printed, the price that it was gonna be was still very good, Andrew.
Well, this is an extremely popular product and considered extremely reasonably priced. If we look at that large size at $74.90, yeah. That still is 20 cents a capsule. But now, it's well under, what is it now? It's at $34.90, it's well under a dime a capsule.
Indeed.
I was going to use the $44.90 price and say it's only 15 cents a capsule. It's less than a dime a capsule.
He's getting emotional about it. It's true. It's true. It's that low. But that's the exciting thing. And remember, even on that price, we're doing 3 flex pay. So even at the $34.90, we're doing 3 flex pay. Andrew mentioned the free shipping and handling, because that's another saving, another $5, $6, $7 saving that's included as well. This is our second today's special. We're about to do liver antioxidants, which really can go hand in hand with PC liver and brain, and then fibermucil.
They're intended to go hand in hand with one another, and liver antioxidant extracts, we'll talk about that in a moment. For those of us who maybe want to take this opportunity to do a little bit of a liver cleanse, yeah. I decided that as long as I was kind of cooped up and working hard, and certainly I've been really good about exercise, that I'm using this as an opportunity to have my best habits I could possibly have. It'll make me look forward to when the world becomes more normal again. But this is an opportunity, whatever we might be doing, it's all understandable. This is a moment in history that none of us will hopefully ever experience again, that none of us have experienced before. So it's something that it's completely understandable. We shouldn't be hard on ourselves. Right. We should treat ourselves, what do they say? It's easy to show compassion to others. Let's make an effort to show compassion to ourselves first. And when it comes to PC, maybe it's showing a little compassion and a little bit of a thank you to our liver. Because our liver, as I said before, it's whether we're talking about cholesterol metabolism, fat metabolism, protein metabolism, whether we're talking about alcohol metabolism, any medication or drug we take, it requires the liver break it down, because it doesn't just go away on its own. It doesn't just deteriorate and disappear. The liver has to break it down. And that requires very complex chemical work on the part of our liver. It truly is a remarkable organ. I had a friend And when I was in school, I used to always say, like, how does it know? How does it know when it sees all of these strange synthetic molecules that humankind made, these synthetic drugs or herbicides or pesticides? How does it know what to do with them? You know, here we are, and these molecules are relatively recent innovations, yet our liver knows exactly what to do with them. It has to work hard to deal with them, but it knows exactly what to do with them. So my way of saying thank you to my liver is every time I swallow a capsule of PC liver and brain and a capsule of liver antioxidants, because liver antioxidant extracts, it's all about delivering to your body the protection it needs. And we'll talk about that in a second. But I don't have the reviews here on PC, but the reviews are beyond compelling. And what they talk about for both PC liver and brain and for our liver antioxidant extracts, what they talk about are visibly seeing a difference on tests. When you look at your liver enzymes and things like that, and a lot of us who take medications, it's something we need to do, or we should do at least once or twice a year, is look at those liver numbers if we're taking certain medications. And this is something that, again, I encourage you to read the reviews, because it's an exciting opportunity and it's just a natural way of supporting your liver.
Thank you for all of your orders on this one. Again, lots of folks still ordering phytoceramides. This is going to be our PC liver and brain. It is available to order right now. We're going to move on to our third of our 4 today's specials. Coming up in about 10 minutes, it's going to be our fiber mucil. But before we get there, we're going to head